Hello, everyone. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening to you, wherever you're watching from all around the world. My name is OV Mark, and you're welcome to Artified Optimist. Today, let's take a look at an interesting news that is popping up out of Nigeria. And this one says, AMOTEKUN may help Southwest, Southeast, South break out of Nigeria. Tanko Yakansai. Just before I go on, if you're new to the channel, please click the subscribe button and subscribe to the channel. The subscribe button is just below this video. Also click the bell notification icon just beside the subscribe button so that you can get notified anytime I drop new videos. Do like the video, click the like button to show you like the video, share the video, drop a comment below. Alright, now let's see what Tanko Yakasai is trying to portray here by saying that AMOTEKUN will help the Southwest, the Southeast, and the South break out of Nigeria. Elder statesman and founding member of Arewa Consultative Forum, ACF. Just before I go on, this news is from the Daily Post, that's the source. So elder statesman and founding member of Arewa Consultative Forum, ACF, Tanko Yakasai, has warned that Operation AMOTEKUN security outfit set up by Southwest leaders was capable of encouraging the secession agenda in the Southeast and South geopolitical regions. He described the security network as a private army in the making. Daily Post reported that the governors of states in the Southwest had established a security outfit in a bid to reduce kidnapping, banditry, and ritual killings that have thrown the region into panic. The security outfit has since generated a lot of controversies with the federal government through the Office of Attorney General of the Federation and Minister of Justice Abubakar Malami declaring it illegal. However, the federal government through the Office of the Vice President and Southwest leaders reached an agreement yesterday. Yakansai, in an interview with The Sun, urged the Yoruba leaders to drop the security outfit and embrace the federal government's initiative on national security. In his words, there are security challenges all over the country. It is not a matter that concerns the Southwest alone. It is in the Southeast, South, North Central, Northwest, and Northeast. All over, killings, kidnappings, armed robberies, etc. These are not limited to a particular area, they are all over the place. Nobody would doubt or dispute this, he said. He continued, the way the Southwest is approaching the issue is wrong. Many times, a wrong approach can kill a very good project. The wrong approach was to give it ethnic dimension. Southwest has something positive and something negative. Something positive in the sense that they have no problem in understanding because all of them are one people. They speak the same language. They're either Muslim or Christian. They know how to relate with one another without discrimination. This is not the case with all the other geopolitical zones. No geopolitical zone is like that. Yes, I know. People would say Southeast. Yes, obviously they are equal. They are almost the same like Southeast. I think it matters that they are almost the same like the Southwest. This AMOTEKUN is a private army in the making. A country like Nigeria that has experienced secessionist movement and an attempt at secession, there is no doubt that so many lives of people of Nigeria from both sides were lost in that process. Then Nigerians will be jittery. Any patriotic Nigerian will begin to open his eyes wider seeing this kind of thing happening. Since the problem is nationwide, a nationwide approach should make everybody happy. The president has set up a committee with the Inspector General of Police to look into the problem of insecurity in the country holistically and give a recommendation that would enable the federal government on its own, or maybe either in collaboration with state or local government, to deal with the issue based on the recommendation that it considers appropriate. And he goes on, I would prefer that approach, but I don't accept the approach by the Southwest for a simple reason that if you allow the Southwest to set up a semi-military outfit particularly a security outfit that allows its personnel to carry guns. It doesn't matter whether you call it Dane guns, gun is gun, and nobody can assure that these Dane guns will not one day turn into proper or sophisticated guns, and you are not sure that if you give somebody a Dane gun, he will not one day go somewhere and drop it and pick a proper gun. To that extent, I think the approach from the Southwest was wrong. It didn't take into consideration the sensitivity of the government and people of Nigeria. I'm in support of the initiative by the federal government. Southwest, Southeast, South-South, Northwest, Northeast, and North Central should await the outcome of that exercise and get themselves keyed into it so that there will be synergy in tackling the problem of insecurity in Nigeria. It is a very big issue that can be addressed through synergy. That AMOTEKUN can be an ordinary word in Yoruba, but it can have so many meanings. Why can't they adopt a term that can be understood by everybody? Oh wow, this politician got me laughing here at the end of his statement. Tanko Yankasai really got me laughing. So what do you think, guys? Is Tanka Yakasu on the right path? Do you think he's speaking? Do you think there is truth in what he's saying? Now let's look at it holistically and let's try to analyze this subject area critically. Now, the idea of AMOTEKUN in itself is not a bad one. It's not wrong. Okay? I think, in my opinion, I think regions should be allowed to have some sort of, I even think that it would be nice for us to have state police, just like we have in the United States of America, where criminality can be brought down and tackled deep down to the grassroots, because I think state police would have more knowledge of the people within its regions. So the idea of having local vigilantes that know some of these criminals and people in the regions one-on-one down to where they stay wouldn't be a bad idea. But here Tanko Yankasai is saying that because of the polity of Nigeria, because of the setup of Nigeria, the mindset and the mind frame and the ethnic and political stratification of Nigeria, this idea of AMOTEKUN can and may be hijacked by people with unscrupulous minds. So he's trying to say that the idea is not bad in itself, but giving it this ethnic face spoiled the whole idea. According to Yakan side, there is a criminality. There's rise of crime in all parts of the country, and there's unrest in every part of the country. So why should the Southwest create an outfit for themselves and make it as ethnic as it can go? Now, but do they have a claim? Now, from the size of AMOTEKUN, people from the Southwest have also opined that other regions of the country, like the North, seem to have their own vigilante group that help to fight crime and criminality, like bribery, like armed robbery, banditry, thuggery, and so on. So why is the case so different in the Southwest? But here Tanko is saying that one thing the Southwest have going for them is the language. They're united in the language, and that seems to bind them together. So Tanko here is kind of apprehensive and afraid that given this common unifying factor, which is the language, now adding guns and paramilitary outfit to it, the Southwest region may just become too powerful for the federal government to handle, and in the process, this can aid them breaking away out of the country, and becoming their own country. But do you think this is feasible? As we all know, AMOTEKUN will not be allowed to hold proper guns, to be allowed to hold Dane guns. But Tanko is saying even if it's Dane guns or whatever you call it, a gun is a gun. And he's saying, who knows, maybe one day they can drop those Dane guns and pick up real guns and real ammunition. In the mind of Tanko, he's actually saying that this AMOTEKUN security outfit is actually a foundation, a building ground, a stepping stone for a greater militia that may arise in the future if it's given proper consideration. And he's saying that the idea was not properly, the idea in itself is good, but it was not properly thought out. And he's accusing the leaders of the southwestern region of Nigeria that they didn't consider how the establishment of this would affect the polity of Nigeria. So they were kind of like selfish. Can we be right to say selfish? You know. So Ganduje would rather stick with the presidency's position. The presidency has set up a committee, you know, to be headed by is it the commissioner of police? Let's find where that is. The government has set up a committee to be let's see if we can find that. Yes, we're almost there. The government has set up a committee to look into this problem, and the committee is expected to report back to the president after its investigation. But I seem to have a question here. Why must our leaders wait till there are problems and people are taking initiative somewhere? That's when they take actions. Government should be proactive and not be retrospective, if you know what I mean. Government should preempt situations and circumstances and act even before those circumstances arise. Now, from what Tanko is saying, I can deduce that the federal government is only acting and setting up this committee because the Southwest leaders stood up for themselves and set up their own security outfit. So if AMOTEKUN wasn't, the idea of AMOTEKUN wasn't brought up, wouldn't the federal government stand up and stamp its feet on the ground more firmly, set up this committee before now, investigate the level of crimes taking place, not just in the Southwest, but all over the country, and do something about it before now? Why wait till the birth of AMOTEKUN before taking this step of setting up a committee to investigate all of these criminalities going on? That's just my thought anyway. Do let me know what your thought is. Is Tanko, why do I keep calling it Ganduje? Is Tanko right in this instance? Do you think the government has been sleeping, or it has been responsive to its duties in battling crime, especially internal crime in the country? Let me know in the comment section. Please do drop your comments, and thank you for sticking around. It's your boy Ovi Mark. Do make sure you subscribe to the channel if you haven't done that already. Subscribe by clicking the subscribe button just below this video, and even on your screen towards the end of this video you will see an icon with my head in it. Please do subscribe with that icon, and click the 2 videos on the screen also to go to the next video. And please share, comment, like, and click the notification bell icon. Do have a beautiful one. Adios. Bye bye.